goodness. Ha, my friends! I am Alphinius Goo, and you are in the Gooey Cube at Gooey University with me, Alphinius Goo, and Camera Mandy behind the camera. Say hello, Camera Mandy.
Hello.
Aha! Do not be obnoxious like you usually are, Camera Mandy. I need a little break from your difficulty, if you will. She just gave me the finger. Today we are going to talk about Alphinius Goo's principles of game mastering, and I have 8 of them. Actually, I have 9. The 9th is kind of a bonus. There are different styles, different strategies, different ideas around how to run a game. I've run many games. I think they are very good. I have been told many times that they are wonderful and marvelous. I do not say this to boast. I say this only to tell you that people do tend to like the games that I run. So my principles may not be your principles. They might not be another GM's principles. And you may need to combine them with other thoughts and processes that you have to make your game the way you want it to be. But I do believe that if you follow these principles, you will have a better game. Yes, first and foremost, my friends, have a great story. The reason that we read books, the reason that we watch these marvelous movies and tales and sagas on television and in theaters all over the country, all over the world, is because we seek the tale. We seek the story. Yes, and a tale requires a main plot and underplots and little twists and turns and threads that go off. So think about your tale first, my friends. Build it great. And build it around your player characters. And already with just that one principle, yes, my friends, you will have a better game. Now, principle number 2, prepare well. Now, there are some who believe you do not need to prepare. I do not wish to debate this. Some people have different styles and different thoughts. There is no problem. But for me, to make a great game, you must be prepared. You must know your main plot and your subplots and your sneaky twists and all the little threads. Yes, you must know your non-player characters, who they are, what matters to them, what's important, what's not important, and what kind of sneaky little things you can bring to the table with them. Yes, my friends, and if you are not prepared, let me tell you what will happen. They will build little dice towers. They will look on their phones. They will fall asleep at your table. Yes, that's what they will do. If you are prepared, my friends, the second principle, you will knock their little socks off. Number 3, set up your players. Yes, I'm going to tell you first and foremost, my friends. My third principle of setting up your players starts with one thing. Don't game with jerks. This is supposed to be fun for you, as the game master. It is supposed to be fun for all the people at the table. Yes! If you have a jerk at the table, nobody has fun. And because most of us are not jerks, we tend to put up with jerks far much longer than we should put up with them. You must sit with your players. You must get from them what they would like to have out of the game. What their expectations are, what their hopes are. Some could be just there for the fellowship. Some could be there for the combat. Some could be there because they want the mystery and the intrigue. Some just want to have their character be the baddest MF you ever heard. I didn't say it, Camera Mandy. Are you not proud of me? I know you're going to put in a special effect right now, Mandy, so I'm going to go ahead and just dance a little. I always take time with my players first, especially if they are new, yes, but even more if they are old. Let me tell you why. Players who have been around for a long time have played in different kinds of games. They've experienced different things. They have a different set of expectations than someone who has never played before or only played a bit. Yes, so sit with your players. Discuss what you might wish to do with them, what you might wish to accomplish with them in the game. How the tale becomes special for them. Yes, that is the third principle. Oh, my goodness. I just realized my candles are not lit. Haha! Don't try that at home. It won't work. Principle number 4. This is a no-brainer. Know the rules, my friends. You do not need to know every rule, but you need to know the core of them. You need to understand how they're going to work, how they're going to channel so that your players are not frustrated because you're constantly looking up in the rule book or making things up on the fly and frustrating them because they thought they hit and they didn't hit and all this stuff. So know the rules. But if you have a situation where you don't know the rule, and your players really don't either, don't go opening books and thumbing through and ruining the action. Make a call. And as long as it doesn't cause some serious, crazy player wipe or some horrible situation, fix it later, because that keeps the game going. If your players have trust in you, which they should have if you spent time with them ahead of time and talked about your principles and what you're trying to do, if they have trust in you, then they know you aren't trying to cheat them or trying to destroy them every time. Yes, you're just trying to have fun with them. Number 5, my favorite, except for the tail. Number 5 is have a bag of tricks. Now, what do I mean by that, my friends? Well, here is the thing. Too many times, we as game masters sit around and wait for the action to come to us. No, that is a mistake. Mistake, mistake, mistake. You bring the action to them, and the action does not always have to be a combat. In fact, many times we devolve to combat simply because we are trying to keep the action going. But I tell you, my friends, a discovery of a little secret stone that slides to the side, and inside is a cryptic message. Yes, this can be as effective for ginning up the energy on the table as a big old battle. Yes? Have a bag of tricks, my friends. Have them with you. All manner of little things. In our games, we call them Gooey additions, and I have used them effectively for many years. Yes. Now listen, some will disagree with me on this, my friends. But principle number 6 is that mystery and intrigue are better than combat. Yes, you don't believe me. Perhaps you do. They are certainly as good. If you can bring a challenging mystery, a strange situation to your table, where your people are sitting there going, what is this? What does this mean? What should I do? Oh my goodness. Yes. They are thinking. They are scratching their heads. They are wondering. Yes, this is as intense as any kind of a combat where they could get knocked over at any time. Yes? I promise you this. Mystery and intrigue. Bring it to your table. Don't give it all away at the beginning. Let them discover. Let them find. Let them learn. Let them gain. Let them be set back. Yes. And you will find a whole nother way to bring the to your table. Number 7. All right, my friends. Now, I preach on this a lot. If a wizard could be a preacher. But anyway, I preach on this a lot because I don't bow to the altar of player agency. I believe that players need to have agency. I believe agency is important. But I'm going to tell you it is not the only thing. And if you think for a moment about every great tale, about every great story, about every wonderful show that you have seen that has mystery and drama and danger, the protagonists have things done to them all the time that they didn't want to have done to them. They get pushed this way and knocked that way and blown this way. Yes, they do not have agency. They are screwed. Think about every superhero movie you've ever seen. This is why player agency is important. But it is not so important that it should overtake the tale, and you should not be afraid as a game master to knock them around a little bit. And I do not mean by rolling dice. Surprise them. Capture them. Have them get pushed to go this way. Have them get railroaded. Yes, railroad them right up the track. And do not be afraid, because that will make for a better tale. Yes. Now, hear me correctly. I did not say do not give them agency. I said do not be afraid at times to take away their agency. That is 2 different things. Let us move to the next principle. It is choice is an illusion. And this goes right along with what I just discussed with you, my friends. Yes, player agency, because choice must be an illusion, or else they will drive you crazy. You'll be going this way and that way. You'll be making things up all over the place. And only a few of us, I'm going to speak the truth about this. Only a few of us are truly talented enough to bring a wonderful, amazing, deep, abiding, improvised game to the table. There are some amazing ones. I have seen them. And if you are one of those kinds of game masters, I give you all the props. but to continually improvise one after another, building a wonderful plotline that includes all of my player characters' backstories and secrets, that brings all manner of NPCs to the table. Yes, in some games I have 50, 60, 70 NPCs. You can't memorize them all very easily. Only certain people with gifts can do that. So, how do we make choice an illusion? If they are going to go north, and you want them to experience a certain barrow mound, if they go north, the barrow mound is there. But if they go south, the barrow mound is there. Yes, you see this? They have had choice, but they came where you wanted them to go. If you think about the game in that way, if you think about that principle of how it applies to being able to bring them to different places and do different things, because you are being flexible, now you understand how you can bring more choice to your players while still not making yourself crazy. Because we don't want to be going crazy. We want to have a good game and not have to go all over the place without planning, make massive numbers of dungeons that they never go see, have all manner of haunted houses and creepy castles and all this stuff. No! We don't want that. The illusion of choice. And now the bonus one, my friends. There is no substitute for enthusiasm. Yes! Do not sit back and be unenergetic, unless that is your style. Mostly when it involves sinister stories. Yes, but for the most part, do not be afraid to stand up. Do not be afraid to wave your hands. Do not be afraid to get in the face of one of your players and say, "Ha-ha, I am going to cut your head off." Yes! Be enthusiastic, and they will be enthusiastic too. All right, my friends, there they are, the 8 principles of Alphinius Goo. They're really 9, I told you one of them was a bonus. Be enthusiastic! Yes, that is it for this lesson. You were at Gooey University inside the Gooey Cube with Alphinius Goo. That's me. May all your adventures be sticky.